What's going on, guys? Box Reviews here. Today we're going to be looking at Transformers Studio Series 8625 Autobot Blaster and Eject. And here we have the packaging here, first of all. Got nice artwork of Blaster and Eject here. 8625. Closer up picture here. Here's the product shots here. 8 steps to transform Eject and 20 steps to transform Blaster into his cassette deck mode. 86 and a pulled back image, and that's it for the packaging. Now before we look at Blaster himself, we'll look at some of the stuff he comes with. Here we have his rifle here, model after the G1 cartoon animation model. Looks pretty nice, little scope there, nice details. Has 5mm ports here, and the post there. Alright, put that off to the side. And here we have Eject. So y'all get a close look at him. I like the little painted detail on the face there. Don't know if y'all can see that really well. See the little painted in eyes, orange face, and the faceplate. Autobot symbol. He has a 4-pack for some reason. And here's the back, kind of hollow, but the head's got to go somewhere. So. And we'll take a look at his articulation real quick too. Head's on a ball joint, so you can angle that pretty well. The shoulders go in and out and can do a 360. Same thing with the elbows, ball joints, and the legs are on a hinge here and out that far, and the knees are on a ball joint as well. And that's it for Eject. And here's the main event. Blaster, who is a redeco of the Transformers Kingdom / Legacy version, who had clear plastic right here, and Eject was also made of just clear plastic. Don't know why they did that, but oh well. It's all good now. And we'll take a quick look here at the details. Really accurate head sculpt there. Really nice. This is accurate to the cartoon right here. Aside from the earlier version. You have a hand that points to his belly, so we can have poses of him pushing this button here, and that does, well, when you push it, it'll spring open, so you can fit a cassette in there, which is nice. Here are the hips, have the little red lines there, speakers on his legs, and little red dots inside there. This is the handle for the cassette player mode. They just kind of stick out there, but that's okay. Pretty nice profile here, pretty flat. And yeah, that's basically it. And for comparison, here he is with Eject. Here he is with Coronation Leader Class 86 Starscream. Here he is with Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus. And here he is with Core Class Energon Universe Megatron. And I almost forgot, here he is with Legacy Soundwave. And so we can bring his rifle over here. We can just plug it into his hand. And he goes to about 90 degrees. So that little buttstock right there kind of holds against his arm, so you can get some cool poses, kind of like this, when I'm pressing his buttons there. Looks pretty good. You can pull out some cool poses with him. And speaking of poses, let's talk about articulation. I already did it on Eject, so we'll go ahead and do it here. The head is on a ball joint, so you can do a bit of that. You can do a 360. The shoulders are on a hinge. You can go around 360, can go almost 90 degrees. And the arms are a little weird. You would think when transforming this, they would go inside the hand, but they don't. They actually go about not even midways, but I don't know what that's really for. But they're supposed to go out that way if you want to break his wrist. That's more for transformation, but. And also for transformation, his arm can go out. But anyways, what I was saying about transformation, his arm can do this. So you can have kind of a fake secondary elbow if you just want to do that. But what I like to do when I'm displaying him, I just push this out a little bit and I push his finger on the button. So he just does that. Looks a little bit more natural to some degree. And we'll move the arms out of the way here. The legs can go out that far and they can go back, but this little flat back here, you have to push that up so they can go back. Still not all the way, but I think that's enough room. And go up that far. Knees can go 90 degrees. Nice little ankle tilt here. And the toes can go in and out. That's for transformation. And they can go down if you want to. So that is it for articulation. Now on to transformation. Now we're going to start off by transforming him by opening this section back here, pulling that out, flip his head back, and push it back. Then we're going to take the arms and fold the hands outward like so. And then we're going to turn the arms around about 90 degrees and then use that fake elbow joint and do that, and then turn it to where the hand is facing outward. Do the same thing on this side. Then you're going to turn it 180 degrees. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a waist joint. And then flip this panel up. Now we're going to focus on the legs. So now you're going to fold up the feet and you're going to come around here. Oh wait, actually there's a little detail about these speakers. You can fold them out to make them look like the actual speaker on the cassette player, which I would guess it would look like this, but the instructions say to do this, so I will just do that. Next, you're going to want to take the leg, spin it around, and open this panel. Flip that panel out, if I can get to it. And this little tab here is going to peg in that slot right there. So you're just going to want to peg it in, and then we'll go and do the same thing on this side. Open that up, and then peg that in. And the hands are going to go into this cavity here, and you're just going to fold it over. And there's a series of tabs they'll tab into. And you can go ahead and do this on the other side. And they'll lock in securely. And then close the flap down. And there's little slots and tabs here. Fold that down. And for the handle, you'll flip these out like so. And then this is gonna peg into here. And there you have Blaster in this cassette deck mode, which looks really nice. And we don't really have much new detail aside from these little knobs here and everything. The back kind of looks hollow, but you're not really going to be looking at this from the behind anyways. So now we're going to look at the transformation for eject here. So for eject, you're going to want to take the head, turn it around, and fold in that little cavity. Next, you're going to want to turn the arms 90 degrees inward, and you're going to adjust to where they just do that, to where he's going to try to put his hands on his hips, like that. And then for the legs, you want to turn them outward, like so, where the knee is facing that way. And then just going to fold him up like that. And there you have his cassette mode. Nothing really to it. It's easy. And it will fit inside. I like the little molded detail of the cassette reels in there. So you can just open up Blaster and slide him in there like so, and close them up, and there you go, ready to play some tunes. As for weapon storage, what I found to do is just take this and put it on his back, and so it's like an antenna. That's what I do. If you don't want to see it, you still want to store it, just turn it sideways and you don't even know it's there. And now for some size comparisons. And here he is with 86 Starscream. Way out of scale. Here he is with Rise of the Beast Optimus. Here he is with Core Class Energon Megatron. And here he is with fan mode of Legacy Soundwave. And so to reverse transform him back to robot mode, just take the gun off. Take this, fold them back, and peg the holes right here onto that post. They'll click into place. Fold up the front flap here and unpeg those and fold it down. And just fold this down, close it up, and turn it right side. Flip the speaker, and if you can, use the ankle tilt. Flip out the foot. Now do the same thing on the other side. And flip this down. Turn it 180 degrees. Turn it 90. Fold it out. Finish turning it. And fold the hand down. And do the same thing on the other side again. And last but not least, come back here. Flip out the head. Using that little thing there. Pull that back. And there you have him back in robot mode. And there's the review for Transformers Studio Series 8625, Blaster and Eject. I really do like this figure. The colors are great. I like how they got rid of the clear plastic, which will definitely be better over time. The only complaint is I wish they would have gave Eject his little pistol that he had, him, and if we eventually get Rewind in this same plastic. I know they did Rewind when they did the I think it was the Shattered Glass Blaster, or either that or Twin Cast. I think it was Twin Cast. And I wish the handles actually had somewhere to go besides the size of legs, but that's very minor. But other than that, this thing is really well made. Joints are pretty good. The details are awesome, really accurate to the movie. And that about does it. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and thank you for watching Bot Box Reviews.